Really started these signs that go on people's lawns. We'd go together, knock on the doors, and say, "You care if we put one of our signs up?" And we got to most places. And I remember when a little man that was the treasurer, and we knew him well, Brother Jacobs, coming up the stairwell, or up to the county courthouse, and Haven and I were coming back down, and we said, "Well, Brother Jacobs," and he interrupted us and he said, "Not this time, boys. I'm a Democrat. I wouldn't vote for you guys under any condition." But we won anyway.
Haven J. Barlow. Haven was born in Clearfield in 1922 to Jesse B. and Isadora Beck Barlow. His mother, Isadora, was killed in a train and automobile accident when he was only 9 months old, and Haven learned early on to carry his share of responsibility. One of the very first jobs of this brilliant entrepreneur and later philanthropist was delivering newspapers on foot, bicycle, and horseback to notable Davis County residents. One of those on his beat was R.C. Willey. He notes that his proudest moment as a young person was being crowned horseshoe champion of Clearfield Grade School. Haven practiced the Boy Scout values in his youth and grew to be a man that truly is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, and kind in his relationships with others. After graduating from Davis High School, Haven left Davis County for a brief time to attend Utah State Agricultural College, now Utah State University, graduating with a degree in business administration. Haven joined the U.S. Navy and attended Officer Candidate School at Harvard. He served as a naval officer in the Pacific and the Atlantic during World War II. Haven returned home to Davis County in 1944 with his bride, Bonnie Ray Ellison, to start a family. They were married for 58 years before Bonnie Ray passed away at age 79. Haven still lives in the old South Layton neighborhood where he and Bonnie Ray reared their very accomplished family. In 1949, Haven started the Barlow Realty and Insurance Company, and now at age 89, he still checks in daily at the very successful real estate development office. In 1953, Haven was elected to the Utah State Legislature, where he served consecutively for 42 years. Longer than anyone else in the history of the state. He served as president of the Senate for 6 years. Former Senator Barlow worked tirelessly to secure funding for projects and programs that have permanently and positively shaped our county. Haven's vision and support for Davis County has, without a doubt, brought tremendous opportunities and immeasurable benefits to all the citizens of the county. Haven is quick to say that he has been only one of many who have worked together to make good things happen. His signature is giving someone else the credit. When asked about his greatest accomplishment, Haven doesn't hesitate. He says, without a doubt, it is his family and his association with the friends and great people of Davis County.
Haven has always been one who has been busy doing good things, a catalyst for good. He has been one who's not content to sit back in an easy chair and take life easy, and he does so with the energy of a 21-year-old. Who else at 89 is the terror of the Utah Senior Games?
People ask me all the time, well, what is he really like? He is the real deal. I've never known a man that can legislate all day, play golf and play tennis all night, and still be up ready and willing and ready to go to work in the morning.
I've known Haven Barlow since 1947 when we came to Layton and started in the grocery business, and Haven was right across a Gentile street, a main street in the a little office that if two of you went in, you'd have to back out. You have to back out. So since 1947, we've been very, very close.
You know, an interesting fact that people may not know is that Haven Barlow's mother was a faculty member at Weber State College. And if you go into his office, there's a picture of his mother on the faculty at Weber State.
You know, what a great opportunity it is to have just a few minutes to talk about one of my greatest heroes in life, Haven Barlow. You know, I had the advantage of coming to the legislature and having the senior senator, not only of our county, but literally of the state of Utah, that put his arm around me, taught me the ropes, set an example that will be with me forever.
Here is a man whose service, good deeds, and giving have been felt and recognized by a nation, by a state, by a county, and by a community. And unlike many leaders, many spend their time and just talk. But Haven goes out and he does what needs to happen. He's a catalyst. He makes it happen.
One of the most extraordinary things that Haven's done as the Heart of Davis County recipient is to bring resources to this county that makes the sandbox for all of us to play in. Higher education and economic development owe a great deal of support for these efforts.
What he knows about the state, about the city, and about the county, to have the county recognize him with this award is not only incredibly deserving for Haven, but ought to be a compliment to all of us. Over and over and over again, Haven Barlow is the epitome of what a politician ought to be. He cares about what he does. He never forgets things, which is always amazing to me. He remembers who you are and what you are.
The heart of this man is always about the individual, the student that doesn't have money to go to school, or the individual that has need to get their skills and to obtain employment. That's his passion of his. Haven is always concerned about the individual. The government is a mechanism to help the individual become successful.
He was there when the leadership of the legislators and the governor decided to make Weber State University a university. And he was there through the inception of the process of establishing a second campus of Weber State University in Davis County. From the beginning of the process and the conception of the idea to the funding of the land and then the buildings to what we see today.
There are thousands and thousands of students in this county and in this state that owe their training and their education and their success to Haven Barlow, who has been instrumental in bringing resources that make available to these people tremendous opportunities. And for that, Haven, we love you and will thank you forever. Haven, it is an honor and a privilege to call you a friend, a colleague, and a mentor.
As now a grandpa of Haven in my own family, how proud I am to not only call him a friend, but one of the great examples of my life. Haven, thank you.
Dad, so many wonderful things have been said about you, and there's not much more that we could say than you have been a wonderful father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and you have been extremely devoted to your family, friends, community, and church. It's a powerful model for all of us to follow. We love you dearly.